Um, the lighting is shit. I look like shit. My cats are probably gonna bother me the whole time. But I've got 5 days until my best friend has been dead for a year. I've got 3 before the year since I got the feeling. And this sounds insane. Not a lot of people know this about me because I know people would just probably put me back in the psych ward and I can't go there. I can't. But sometimes I can like predict the future. Not really predict, it's like a vision, like a feeling. Like, I just get these feelings sometimes and they're really strong that something's gonna happen, and they're different from anxiety because a lot of people are like, well, you're anxious, and I'm like, there's anxiety and then there's these feelings, and I do not like these feelings at all. um I knew who my ex was gonna cheat on me with before she did it. um I knew someone had died when my uncle died, and I knew someone was gonna die when I got that feeling this time a year ago. It was a Sunday. I was doing my homework. It came over me all at once, and I knew it. I didn't know who was gonna die, but I knew someone was gonna die. And you can't warn people like that. They think you're insane. But I wish there was a way for me to go back and tell her. But I can't. I remember the day it happened. I had a morning class. It was English comp. Then I went to the gym. Then I went to my ex-girlfriend Sophia's house, or her apartment, not her house. I hung out there for a while, and then she had to go to class. And on my way home, this song started playing. It's Need To by Pinegrove. And that's when I knew it was gonna happen that day, that Tuesday. I knew someone was gonna die, but I didn't know who. I didn't know when. I just knew it was gonna be Tuesday, April 15th. And that song, it made me cry. And then the feelings set in. And I couldn't even shower. I was so overwhelmed and I was just crying. So I went to bed. think it was about 1 or 2 at that point. When I got home, I laid down and I slept. And I woke up, and my friend Zach told me that someone died on the highway. There was like a multiple car accident and multiple people died. And I asked him who, and he said Brennan, and he didn't know who else. And then I googled the accident, and I saw that there was a gray Jeep Renegade, and I knew it was hers. She got it for her 16th birthday. I was there. Had a big red bow on it. And I knew it was her, but I really wanted for me to be insane and anxious and worried for no reason. So I was crying, but I was like, no, there's no way. It's not her. There's no way. And I saw someone post R.I.P. Cassidy. And I was in denial then too, because they spelled her name wrong. She had a weird spelling, Cassidy. There were 2 D's. And I was like, which Cassie? And it was her. And then her dad texted me pretty much immediately after that. Told me to call him. It was about Cassie. I already knew. I call him. He tells me, Cassie was in an accident today, and she passed away. And I thought I should let you know because she always said you were her best friend. And then I called my mom. I tried to make sense to her, but when I cry, she doesn't understand me. And so she couldn't understand that I was saying Cassie was dead. So I had to text her. Then I tried to call my ex-girlfriend. But she hung up on me, told me she was in the bath and that it was triggering her. She had to make the car accident that my best friend died in about herself. And that was kind of the beginning of the end. I should have broken up with her that night, but I waited. I should have broken up with her before then. But after that, things went downhill pretty fast. She was on all kinds of drugs. I think she killed one of her friends drunk driving, and I never asked. But I knew she knew someone that died speeding through this area that everyone speeds through by her old high school. Just mostly drunk teenagers that think it's fun, and I guess, I don't know. But she wasn't there for me. And I screamed. And I cried. And I called Noah. I just came unglued. I got in the shower and I was just screaming. I was screaming at God, and I don't even really believe in him. But I was screaming, why did you fucking take her? Why couldn't it have been me? It didn't have to be her. I've already lost enough. But God's not real. And my best friend's dead. And it has been a terrible year. I've lived a million different lives since the accident. And I'll never be able to tell her. I'll never be able to. I text her, and she's never gonna answer. I know she's not. I know she's dead, but it's just so fucked up and unfair. Like, it shouldn't have been her. But it was. And I have to live the rest of my life without her. And I cannot kill myself because she wouldn't want that. It is so hard. And that is all I want to do and all I think about. I'm losing my mind. And everyone's freaked out and worried about me. And everyone's more worried about me than they are actually trying to help me. No one knows how to help me. Everyone's just visiting me all the time and asking about me. Are you okay? I'm worried. All this shit. And it's like, I don't know how to explain to everyone that, like, no matter how bad life gets, no matter how much my brain is tormenting me, I am not going to end my life. It's not gonna happen. Even though it is so, so hard to keep going. And I've got a million suicide notes. And I've written them over and over and over again. But I have to stay here. I cannot die. That's not what she would have wanted. And I've got my stupid fucking cats that need me. And my friends would probably miss me. And my family, I think they'd be relieved. I don't think any of them would ever admit it, but I think they all hate me. They've hated me for a very, very long time. And I try to pretend like it doesn't bother me, but it really does. Most people have families that love them and parents that they can forgive. And I've got my parents. And my mom, it's so weird. She's so weird. Because she pretends to care. But, like, she doesn't actually. Like, she always does this shit. And she's like, well, it's in your best interest, and I'm like trying to do what's right with the Lord, and I'm like, I don't believe in the Lord. And whatever the fuck you've got going on right now, you need to deal with on your own. Because, you know, like, this is part of why, like, I don't relate to people, even people with, like, shitty parents. Because, like, who the fuck sends their kids to conversion therapy? Like, who fucking does that in this day and age? Like, who tries that shit? Like, who the fuck? And my mom just made me being gay like this whole thing. She could never get over it. She'll never get over it. As long as I am alive and I am gay, my mom is gonna have a problem with me. And like now, it's like, now that Tori's out of the picture, like, there's not even gonna be like a semblance of a man in my life. And like, once I get married, my mom's gone. She's always told me that ever since I was like 13 and I got outed. It's always been, if you get married to a woman, I'm not going, and you're not gonna see me again after. You're not gonna be my kid anymore. I'm not gonna have that. And I'm almost ready. I'm gonna feel better before I get a girlfriend, because no one should have to deal with this. But I am a junior in college. I will find out if I got into nursing school or not in 20 days. I'm out. I'm moving out of this fuck ass apartment in August, and I'm really excited to get out of here. I fucking don't know why I keep re-signing my lease, but I fucking hate living here. And I'm gonna be out. I think getting out will be better. I can't wait to be free. But for now, I'm here. But I think that's gonna be the video for tonight. I still need to shower. I went to the gym this afternoon and now it's like 4 a.m. So, bye.